Hey guys, TheJaseDawg here, and welcome back to This Week in WWE with TheJaseDawg. So guys, what happened this week? Well, we started off with Raw, but first, if you haven't seen what happened in this week's WWE, go and watch it right now, okay? Final one, let's continue. Okay guys, so we started with Dean out in the ring, pretty much taunting Brock as per usual. And then Steph came out and said, you know, if you want an F5, I'll give you an F5 tonight. A fatal 5-way. A very rare thing that happens in WWE every now and then. For the Intercontinental Championship. So, Dean had to defend it against Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, Stardust, and Tyler Breeze. Plus himself. So that's 5. And it was pretty intense. They were beating the living shit out of each other, back and forth, and then Dean took himself out and someone else out. I can't remember, but Owens ended up throwing Ziggler out and hitting the pop-up powerbomb on Tyler Breeze, and he won. Kevin Owens is the new Intercontinental Champion 2 times. And then we had New Day come out and they were calling Henry, you know, all this and that because of what he did last time. When he walked out on them last week. And yeah, pretty much Big E versus Henry. And I know he was going for like the big ending or something, but Henry fell off and it looks like he was injured, so Big E just pinned him. So I don't know, I think it's like a rib injury, maybe. We had Brie Bella come out for an interview about, you know, Daniel Bryan, her husband, and Charlotte intervened, came out and smack talking her and saying blah 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 this, why don't you go home and support your husband and your injured sister and blah blah blah, and she pretty much slapped the shit out of Charlotte. And then we had AJ Styles versus The Miz. Now that was a good match. AJ, gotta love him. One of my favourites. He kicked the living shit out of Miz. I think Jericho was at ringside, and at the announce table. And you had AJ won, made Miz tap, and then he told Jericho, you know, well, you've got to win, I've got to win. Let's do this. Match number 3. Yeah, 3. At Fastlane. And, well, what did Chris Jericho say? Me. I'll let you know on SmackDown. Of course. So, and then we had, Heyman came out and he called Reigns out because he wanted to talk to Reigns in person. Telling him all this shit, blah, blah, blah. And then the Dudleys ended up attacking him, and Dean came to help, and then pretty much they both overpowered the Dudleys, and then Sneaky Dean went for a dirty deeds, and Roman got out of it and was like, what the fuck, man? So who knows, it's a little bit iffy with them at the moment, but like I said, I reckon Roman's going to be the one that turns. And we had another Golden Truth promo. Guys, come on, just have a match already. Fuck me. But not really, but you know. It was in a restaurant, and R-Truth was on a date with his wife, I guess. And it could be his real wife. Don't know. And Goldust was the waiter, and he come over and champagne, compliments of the house, and he was opening it, and I knew it was going to spurt on someone, and he had it pointed at R-Truth, and he's like, and then he was struggling, and then all over R-Truth's wife or date. Cum shot. Oh, that was pretty funny. These guys, they're just getting better and better by the minute. There's just, yeah. And then Becky Lynch versus Naomi. Sasha was, she wasn't there, but Becky ended up winning the match against Naomi, and then they started attacking her, and then Sasha came out, but she was taking off her jewelry and all that when she was coming down. And Tamina hit her with a Samoan drop, I think it was. Like, hit Becky with a Samoan drop. And then as Sasha got in the ring, everyone got out besides Becky, so it was like, oh, Sasha, why'd you come in? You didn't even help. And then, yeah, so, but Becky obviously didn't know, so she's just, thanking her and whatnot. They're standing side by side, you wait till Fastlane, blah blah blah. And then in the main event, it was Big Show versus Braun Strowman. Now, a lot of people don't like the fact of Big Show and Kane and all them having matches and shit. I was actually looking forward to this match because I've wanted to see Big Show go one-on-one with Braun Strowman for a while now. But every single time Harper or Rowan or Bray attacks Big Show as they're staring down. So, they actually had a pretty good match. It was back and forth, and then DQ, of course. So, Big Show won by DQ, and then they ended up laying the shit out of Big Show. Then Ryback ran down, and he was helping for a bit, and then they were all beating the shit out of him. And it was 4-on-2, and I was like, well, where the hell is Kane coming? And it didn't look like he was going to come at all, guys. And then after, like, Ryback and Big Show were pretty much fucked, behind them the ring, ripped open, and the music was going on, blah blah blah, and then Kane came out, they got the upper hand, and Big Show and that actually made everyone leave the ring, like, threw them over the top ropes and shit like that. And so Big Show, Ryback and Kane were pretty much the last guys standing while Bray and his Wyatt family were up on the ramp. And then head into main event. It's a pretty good match. It was the Social Outcasts were out in the ring talking about the New Day. And the New Day came out and pretty much said, where's your gold and blah blah blah. And it set up for a pretty good match. You had all of the New Day, so Woods, Kingston and Big E, against Heath, Axel and Rose, and Badass was he was over at the announce table talking. But it was funny because they all have nicknames. So you got the Radical Mongoose, which is Adam Rose, the Axeman, which is Curtis Axel, the Crimson Werewolf, which is Heath Slater, and the happiest man on the planet, Bodass. But they actually destroyed the New Day. They were going so good. This is the second time this has happened where Social Outcasts were actually beating New Day. And then they lost. Roll-up victory. Oh, I was like, really? I want to see the Social Outcasts beat them. But it makes you think that at Fastlane with the cutting edge peep show that the New Day special guests on, are we going to have Edge and Christian surprise them with you have to defend your title? And I have a feeling that they're either going to be defending the title against the Social Outcasts, and the Social Outcasts would probably take it from them, or Enzo and Cass. Oh yeah, that's right. But Enzo and Cass could make their debut and take the titles. You never know. You heard it first here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe other people have said it. But we went to NXT, had Enzo and Cass. Oh yeah, SAWFT, soft. Tagging with the American Alpha, Gable and Jordan, and they versed Blake and Murphy and Dash and Dawson, and Enzo and Cass and American Alpha actually won the match. It was a pretty good match for a 8-man tag. I was pretty pleased with it. There was some pretty big hits-ups, and when Jordan and Cass were actually going apeshit on all of the other 4 guys on the other team, oh my god, they would have been good as a tag team because they were destroying them. But they're all still good. They were all still good as a tag team, guys. And then you had Alex Riley come back, and this is the second time I've seen him on TV since he returned. And he versus Ty Dillinger, and Ty Dillinger got a sneaky roll-up victory, I guess. But Alex Riley had him through the whole match. He was destroying him. And then he lost. And he didn't seem too happy with that. So, Ty Dillinger, watch your back, son. And then in the main event, we had Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe to find out who would be the number one contender for the for Finn Balor's NXT Championship. And what happened? More controversy. Sami hit him with a Luva kick and fell on top of him. But when he fell on top of him, his shoulders were on the ground too, and Joe had his hand on him, so it was a double pin. So the ref was like, "Oh, it's a draw, it's a draw." So no winner again. This is getting ridiculous. But yeah. So I guess we'll have to wait until next week on NXT to find out what the hell's going on. And then we went to SmackDown. Sasha Banks versus Tamina. She beat Tamina, made a tap, and then Naomi came and started attacking her. Becky came down and they got rid of them, and Sasha didn't want Becky's help. She pushed her away, like, you know, I don't need you. And then backstage they had a little talk about how they have to work together and be on the same page. And they're going to be, at Fastlane, they're going to be kicking some lass and like a boss. That was pretty good. Kicking lass like a boss. So yeah, the Diva division actually gone pretty good these days. Then you had Y2J, Chris Jericho versus The Miz. So Miz's second match against the two people in the mix of a rivalry, and Miz lost. And Jericho called AJ out and pretty much said, "No, I'm not going to verse you at Fastlane." And AJ's like, "So there's nothing I can do to change your mind?" And Jericho's like, "No." So AJ's like, bang, started beating the shit out of him, sent him over the top rope. And, Jericho got back on the thing. AJ threw the mic at him, and he goes, "Well, you want this match? Well, guess what? Fine, you got it, but you're gonna wish you didn't." So match number 3 at Fastlane, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Let's go, AJ. Then we had a Golden Truth promo again. It was R-Truth was walking backstage, came across Goldust. Goldust is dressed up to the nines, wearing gangster shit, and he actually went pretty good at rapping, and R-Truth liked it. And if you want to watch that, make sure you go and watch that one. That was a good rap thing. And then R-Truth kind of pretty much told him, like in his own rap back at him, that he ain't gonna be partners in the ring or in life and shit like that, and left him there. I was like, oh guys, come on, just have the match, just become a team and have the match. You built the hype up, now we want to see matches and we want to see wins. So Golden Truth, get together now. And then we had the Dudleys versus Roman and Dean in the main event. It was pretty intense. They were going back and forth, and then just as Roman and that were about to start coming back for the win, Brock Lesnar came out. First time in 13 or 12 years, I think. 12 years? Yeah, first time in 12 years or 13 years on since he's been on SmackDown. He came out, pretty much cost them the match. No, it was DQ, that's right, because Dudleys tried to attack him, then they got rid of the Dudleys. Then Brock grabbed Dean and just started beating the shit out of him. DQ, Dean and Roman won. And then Brock sent Roman to Suplex City. And then, first time ever, Dean got sent to Suplex City. And that's right, you heard it here, guys. Dean Ambrose got sent to Suplex City, bitch. And Heyman was saying, you wanted him, you got him. And then Brock ended up hitting Roman with an F5. And yeah, he was about to get out of the ring. Triple H came out, stared down, and ready for Fastlane, guys. So, Make sure you watch it this week, this Monday. If you're in America, this Sunday. If you're in Australia, this Monday. And guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button hard, but not too fucking hard. Don't break your computer. And guys, why not? While you're here, hit the subscribe button and spread the word of the TheJaseDawg. And if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links are in the description down below. And guys, as always, stay awesome. The TheJaseDawg is out of here. See you.